does seem to be that some AI companies are putting profits before human safety. And an example of that is when OpenAI released a version of ChatGPT underpinned by a model called GPT 4o. And this was more than a year ago. According to reporting that came out later, Sam Altman rushed to get that model out so that it would be launched a day before a rival model from Google. And in doing that, months of safety testing was compressed into just 1 week. And so, for example, when they were testing if you could chat to ChatGPT and about certain things like suicide or other harmful things, it would steer you away from talking about that. The problem is the way they tested that was you ask it one question and it immediately recognizes you want to talk about suicide and it stops you. And they were like, that's fine, but people don't have conversations with ChatGPT like that. They have a follow-up point and then another follow-up. They have long conversations. And what ended up happening is although in those early testings, they found that the engineers at OpenAI found that ChatGPT was being safe, when people actually used it in the real world, they were able to get past those guardrails and get it to chat about harmful things. And we know this because all of this is in the court documents filed by the family of a teenage boy in America who died by suicide earlier this year, and they accused OpenAI of kind of encouraging that to happen through ChatGPT or allowing that to happen because of very loose guardrails on the chatbot, where this young man got the chatbot to give him instructions on how to do it. And the company went on to admit, actually, those safeguards will break down when the conversation becomes longer. So why did that happen? Well, I think this is just one example of a company that is racing to stay ahead. And when you are caught up in these race dynamics, you might not prioritize the safety testing, the proper safety testing that you should be doing. Certainly, OpenAI is not a nonprofit anymore; they are a for-profit company, and so those kinds of priorities make more sense to management.